Hello everyone, welcome back again to Angela's Craft Room. Today I've got this lovely card which I've used the Hold On to Hope stamp set and I've made it into a sympathy card this time, but I have used this image for birthdays as well. This is the Hold On to Hope from Stampin' Up, and I've mainly used this image here and this lovely big sentiment here on this particular card. So that's what we're going to do today. It's just going to be a bit different colour. I'm going to use black this time instead of soft suede. I used soft suede on this one with Bermuda Bay and Very Vanilla. And this is the new tulle ribbon. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's really lovely when you wrap it around your card like that. So to start with, I'm going to go back basic black. I know Stampin' Up has discontinued their basic black, but I've still got a heap of it, so I still want to use it. So it measures 11 inches long by 4 1/8 of an inch wide, and then scored at 5.5, and then we're just going to burnish that just bring in that. So then my first layer is going to be Bermuda Bay, and that measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/4. And we're just going to glue that down. I was just thinking, do I glue that down or do I put my ribbon on it first? But the ribbon is going to go on the black piece, not the Bermuda Bay piece. So we're all good to go. So we're just going to pop that, eyeball that down so it's nice and in the centre of our card. And you can see how nice that Bermuda Bay goes with the black. They go very well together. Now on the inside of the card, I've got a piece of Very Vanilla which measures 5 1/4 by 3 7/8. And then what I did was I popped it on the Stamparatas and I just stamped off the cardstock a little bit. And we're just going to pop that, while we've got the glue, we'll just pop that straight in. I always like to have a piece inside the card when I'm making my cards, and then I put them straight in the cellophane packet with an envelope, and they're all good to go. So I sell my cards down at in my country town here in a little shop, and I've got a few cards to take down there very shortly because they're running out, which is a good thing. And I'm going to start sending some over to New South Wales in Australia because they send them over to our troops, which is an awesome idea. So that's the inside. So that's the base of the card. So we'll just put that aside, and then we're going to work on a piece of basic black. And okay, so that's just I've just gone down 1/4 inch anyway with that one. And what I did was because I was using the Whisper White ink stamp pad, I actually stamped the sentiment yesterday because the Whisper White just takes that little bit longer to dry, but I just really love it on black. It's just so lovely. And then we've got that, and then I've got 3 of these. So you just got to work out which way you want them. And as I said, I always do a few extra, so just see which one. So I think I'll choose this one and this one. I sort of try and get it so the whole image follows on. So this is the bottom of the image going up, and then this is coming over, and this is the very end of it. So it sort of all matches. And then I just cut with my trimmer just pieces of Bermuda Bay just to go on the back of that image, just so it's not just going straight onto the basic black. I just wanted a little bit of colour underneath. So we'll just pop a bit of glue. And just pop them onto there. Like that. And that's just oozed a little bit of glue out. So I'm just going to grab a cotton bud. So that's that one, and then we've just got one more. So it does help that I stamped and pre-cut before the video, because I'm sure you don't need to watch me do that. But this is quite effective, and it really does give a different effect to your card instead of just having the one image. I actually did the original card for a card challenge, and I really liked it so much how it turned out. I thought I'd do a video and just share it with you. So I like sharing the techniques, because you can always, even if you haven't got this particular stamp set, you can always just use whatever you've got. I tell you that all the time. Now I think I'll have that like that, and then that one can go like that. Like that. Okay, so now I've got, I'm going to put some tear and tape on the back so we can adhere that beautiful polka dot ribbon. So just as straight as I can. And just take that off, and I might even put another piece on. And I always just put this on the back of my card, or mat, whichever term you want to use, just when I'm adhering the ribbon. Now I've got this beautiful polka dot. It's always hard to tell which is the back and which is the front. Okay, so what I like to do is just start it off there and wrap it around like that. But then what I'm going to do, what I like to do is wrap it around a couple of times with this tulle ribbon. Then just pop another bit of tear and tape on top of the ribbon so it will adhere this second lot that I'm wrapping. Just wrap that over there. So I'm just going to grab my good ribbon scissors and snip that off there like that, and then just turn that over. And then what I'm going to do is, from the Tea Room combo pack, I've got a little piece here, and all I do is just slide it in there, and I just let it sit where it wants to sit once I've cut this ribbon. Once I move it to the side a little bit, and then I'll just let it go through another time. And then just let it sit where it wants to sit. And then I'm just going to chop that little bit off there, and I can use that on something else later. It's always handy. And if you want to, you can actually put a glue dot under there, but I'm not going to worry. Then I'm going to put my bigger piece about there, my next piece there, and I try and get these two top pieces level. Like that. Actually, I think so. Then I'm just going to grab, I'll just pop my glue back upside down so it doesn't block up. Just grabbing some Stamping Dimensionals, because I like to pop this image up, and it will just pop off the page a little bit for us. So you could even emboss the sentiment if you wanted to, but I really like to stamp my sentiments. I'm not a real keen embossing person. So then that piece goes there. Then I'm going to pop these up. Just peel them off quickly. So I hope you like this technique, and I hope you'll give it a try because it is very effective. Now it's not as wide as this, so I'm just trying to center it a little bit. Right, like that. And then just this last one. And then I just want to try and get it in level with that square one next to it, if I can. Like that. I really love this technique. I just think it's so effective on the card. So then all we need to do is add some glue, and that's the top layer. But I think black and Bermuda Bay just go really well together. I'm so glad they didn't take away the Bermuda Bay colour, because we've had a big revamp of beautiful new colours in Stampin' Up this year, but that means a lot of our favourites go. But it'll only take a little time to get used to it. If you really wanted to pop this top layer up even more, you could put a piece of crafting foam, or you could use the Stampin' Up strips, or even dimensionals. Most probably crafting foam would be the best way to go. So I just want to press that down. Round all those edges. And that's our card for today. So that's a really simple technique, but you can see it's very effective. So this was the first one I did, which I was really happy with, using Bermuda Bay, soft suede and very vanilla. And then this is the one we did today, just using Bermuda Bay, basic black and very vanilla. So I hope you like that technique, and I hope you'll give it a try. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I look forward to doing another video for you next time.